Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. As you might be able to tell from me rubbing my face, I'm tired. Going to start at the 1 minute mark, as I always do. Oh. Sorry, I'm tired, and I have no reason to be tired. I'm just not a healthy person. Okay, here we go. Starting at the 1 minute mark. We are black. I guess I have enough material to just take that in the bishop. I don't know. I don't see the continuation there, but it looks strong enough. Looks strong enough. Hello, Mimzovich. Hello, Mimzovich. Could also take on B2. No, then he can trade. I don't know. I don't see the continuation, but it looks good. It looks good. And that's not how you should do puzzles. But it looked good. Check, we have a fork. Actually, never mind. I totally misread that. F4, B2. I need to lose some weight. Do I study opening lines via lines from a source? No. Watch my video. Have you seen my video on how I prepare my openings? It tells you everything. It's a good video. Search for something like how I build my opening repertoire. I can win his rook here, but we're down a lot of material. I'm also attacking his queen. But then, yeah, so maybe I get his rook and his queen. So we start by this, and then I take the queen. We need as much as we can get. What? You're curious? How much do I make? Oh, how much do I weigh? What's my bank? What is my credit card number? How much money do I make? What type of? I've never. Why? I've never. I'm broke. That's why I don't go to tournaments. I don't make anything from YouTube. I don't make anything from the tubes. I think you're here to distract my score. You could take on E1. I trade off the rook before I recapture. And then I have bishop f1. Discovery on the queen. But honestly, one of the videos I have planned, not anytime soon, is to have a video that reveals how much do I make as a chess streamer. But I only plan to do that once I'm making money. So it could be many years. I don't see what we're doing here. What is the plan? I don't see it. What the heck is going on? So bishop b5, he takes my queen, I recapture. I guess that's it. We are white. We have this is just a mate in 2. Mate in 2. Can I just trade queens and then take his knight? Rook e8. Why don't I just take? Well, because I'm down a piece here. So rook e8. And he can give us a check. It's a fork, actually. So I take it. He gives me a check, and then we're okay. We have a fork. We don't want to take it with the d pawn because there's a check here. So it should be good. Bishop back creates 2 threats. Should be good. We are white. Check. If it goes here, this is mate. So that's mined. The only other square is d7. How about check? And then rook e5. I think I can do that. Check, checkmate. Can I take, push? I'm good. Sometimes I'm good. Black. Check. Takes. Check. Check, check. Bing, bang. Geometry. Take. I'm on 2 pieces. 3 pieces. If he moves the queen, then I can take his rook. That just has to be good. Wow, I'm doing pretty well. 10 minutes in. It's just a mate and 2. He looks trapped. How do we defend this one? Here. Good old rook a7. Could this work? What a avant-garde idea. He could take on c3 maybe? He also might have rook a d1. No, rook a d1 I can take on e7. Yeah, so knight c6. Then rook a c8. Gonna do it. Queen is trapped. Ooh. Wow, 12 minutes in. Somebody's improving. Do I have pants here? I think I have pants. Now, floating square. How does that work again? So I think it's f6. And then if he goes to c5, I think I can push. Because I'm going to... I don't know. Because then I go check. Push, push, push. No, he's going to be in there. No, that's the whole point, right? Yeah, so then I'm going to have to move my king. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Can I afford to move my king here? If my king is not here, can he go a6? Yeah, he can. So I would need to be close by. So it might behoove me to move my king. If he goes a6, I can just take, even if I'm over here. Even if I'm on d6, he can go a6. I can take. So my idea is, if I go king c8, he comes up. I move here again. If he plays a6, I can take. Right. So yeah, my idea is to get up here, and then if he goes back, I can still go here because a6 takes. We're fine. So boom, boom. If he just goes back and forth, he can't play a6. If he goes king d6, then I think I can't go further, but then I can give a check. And then I'm still not in floating square territory, but I will be. I might get this one wrong because it might be f6 or f5 right away, but this shouldn't hurt me. Like, I don't see why this would hurt me unless I'm letting his king get too active, right? But yeah, otherwise, I don't know how I'm making progress because he's going to be able to reach both, you know? So I'm going to go king c8. Yeah, and then we can afford to move. Yeah, okay, that was tricky. Check, and then push. Let's see. Can I force a... No, I don't want to force a queen trade. Check. And... Check. And then here. That's interesting. If he blocks, I have queen b4. So he has to move the king. Okay, can I do it the other way? Can I go check? He has to block, and then check on e2. And then he has one square. I think he only has f4 there. King f4. Then I have a fork, but it's not over yet. King f4, it goes to g5. But that's got to be my best shot. Okay, how did I do that again? I think it was here. Here and then here. I think that's what I did, or did I do it this way? Let me be careful. Check, check. Yeah, I think I did it this way. Okay. Wow, this is actually, never mind. So we had a similar ending in a game from yesterday or the day before. And I can't remember what it was. I think it was taking, I should almost try to find that game after, but yeah, I think it's king g7. Yeah, because I remember that we wanted to get access to, we wanted to prevent him from playing g3. He'll the chess kid. What, the previous one, was I hanging a queen? Oh, was there this? Is it on the previous one? Was I thinking of that? And then was his queen covering that square? Okay. Okay. I did not see that, obviously. Okay, but this is funny. We had a similar puzzle yesterday. King g7. I only need to be concerned of him taking control of f8 here. So I think of going in with the king. If we go in with the pawn... Okay, this is tricky though. Maybe I do go with the pawn, because if I go in with the king... Oh, yeah, we have to go in with the pawn. Otherwise, we can get trapped, I think. If we start with the king, he can block us in, I think. I'm not sure if he goes to f6 or g5. It might not matter. Because if I push or if I take, doesn't really matter. But if I go g6, he can go king f6. And then I have to take eventually, and then... No, I'm still escaping there. Okay, hang on. I get so flummoxed on these things. I'm actually going to minimize chat here. But the concern is I take the pawn and he traps me on the f file. So if I start with a king, yeah, king f6, I can still take the pawn there, because... No. The problem is if I go to g8, he can attack my pawn, and if I don't go to g8, I'm not progressing. So I think we have to push. So if I push, he doesn't have that maneuverability. He can just probably go to king e4, king g7, king f6, takes. Sorry, I said the notation wrong. Let me start over. So if we go f6, king e4, king g7, king f6, king f7, king f6. But then, yeah, so we have to start with a pawn. And I'll look at this with the engine after. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to open up chat. It's very easy to get that wrong. And as I said, I had a game the other day. I'll look it up after. So where was I? Oh, it started here, right? Yeah. So I mean, if you have like 5 seconds left, it's so easy to get this wrong. It's natural to go after the pawn, but yeah, the problem is we can't. Like, if we stop him from going to the promised land of this square, then he just grabs our pawn, and if we push the pawn, then he gets to the promised land. So yeah, you got to push the pawn. Essentially, you're shouldering out the king by pushing the pawn. Okay, next up, I do have chat open. Okay, black. My time's pretty good. Well, time slowed down a little bit. 21 minutes in now. But I don't care so much about the time. I care about getting it done. So can I not just go rook c8? I think the question is which rook. I would like to use a rook that isn't doing anything. So I'd like to go rook e c8. I'm just curious why rook b c8 wouldn't work. Maybe he can fork me. I think that's the reason. Yeah, so we have to go this way. And then I kind of thought I was just winning here, but there's more work to be done. Can I go here and then double up? Yeah, if he pushes d7, I just take his queen. c3, I take his queen. g4, I mate. Oh wait, g4 is not mate. Or b4 rather is not mate. But I do get to double up. But it's still tricky. He might have to. Can he sack that? Check. Comes back. No, I think I'm okay there. But yeah, it's tricky. Ooh, I'm close to the end too. But I'm thinking it's rook c4, and then if b4, rook b c8. King b1 takes. Yeah, I think I'm okay there. It's tricky though. What else would it be if not rook c4? I'm going rook c4. Yeah, that one was tricky. 39. We are white. We're down a rook. g6 looks like it could be something later. We are on d5. Oh, we have a discovery. We have a discovery. I think it's just that. They gave us a freebie. They gave us a freebie. Last one. Can I take? Because I'm hoping I have mate here. It's not mate. Check. Or is it? Check. No, I would have a draw there, so I can't be that. I still got to look at it. It's interesting. Yeah, so we have check. Check. I'm never mating there. Check. 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 Yeah, I'm never mating there. Okay, so I can't be that crazy. Maybe it's good, but I'm going to win the knight, so maybe I can just take the rook. I have chat open. I'm going to minimize it now, though, just in case. So can I take and then take again? Because this is pretty nasty for him. I'm not really concerned about the check. I don't think it does it much. Now the question is, what if he goes somewhere like here, like 94? Then, yeah, then I'm in trouble. Hang on a second. I think I was right the first time. I can leave my bishop here, and then I'll be up a piece. So I take on c2, rook takes c2, rook g3, king h8. Then I give a check, king g8, check, king f8, and then I go check, and then I recapture, and I'm up a piece. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm done. I'll open up chat and get one wrong now. We are black. Just get one wrong. Okay, so that took me 26 minutes. Not bad. I'll take 26 minutes. I'll take it. Okay, time for a game. Oh, wait. I wanted to find that game. Was it from yesterday? That ending. Or was that a puzzle? Oh, maybe it was a puzzle from yesterday. It wasn't a game. Was it a game? No, it was a game. It was this one. So it was here. So it's very similar to that puzzle I just did. So, yeah, this was my blunder. I went a5. Which is funny because the puzzle was actually pushing the pawn. But here, if we don't do that, I think it's too late to shoulder out. If we don't take his pawn, it's too late to shoulder out his king now. Because his king's going to get here. It's funny that I still find this kind of an optical illusion. Right? Because it doesn't seem like it should make a difference. But it's because we get to b3. It's all about that. Yeah, it's all about, yeah, that's an optical illusion to me. Okay, I'm going to play a game. $2,064 opponent. The London. I've been thinking about playing a chess tournament. If I take a bye the first round, I can save like over $200 on hotel, like $250 on hotel. So I would play 5 rounds, or 4 rounds. 4 rounds. Gonna go b6 here. Bishop e7 would be fine, but I'm hoping to get more. Hoping he plays knight c3. Wouldn't make sense for him to play knight c3. Hope springs eternal. Okay, well, he could still play knight c3. I think the engine likes bishop d6. I've tried it. Don't really like it. Castle and then knight e4. And if he does go knight c3, I still might play bishop b4 at the cost of a tempo. But okay, good. Somebody slower than me. That's what I need in my life. Somebody slower than me. Wow. Okay, so he might be trying to go for knight b5 when d6 allows knight g. But if that happens, I think I can go here. So I'm just going to castle. Yeah, it goes boom, boom, knight g5. I have queen d7 if I have to. Okay. The thing is, I'm not pinning anything. So he might just go like knight a4 or something. Knight a4. Yeah. So I'm going to go the typical knight e4. This is a very typical Dutch. Now, am I going to take with the pawn or the bishop? Oh, you mean from white? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. No, this is a pleasant Dutch for black. Yeah. Well, we want this. We're taking that. We're taking this. And then d6. We can grab this later. We've destroyed his pawns. Yeah. Just go here. Not concerned how I'm going to deal with e6. Maybe I should be. Like, you know, maybe I should be, but I'm not. But maybe I should be. I could go bishop f6. Yeah, because there is this, I have to say. But then I've got c5. But not, yeah, now I've got a backward pawn. I could go c5 to begin with. I should be okay here, but I could put the knight on a5. That Nimzo idea. Hello, Vivek. Oh, this is weak too. If I go bishop f6, he could target my f5 pawn. I have g6 and stuff, but don't know if I like that. Should I get the knight out? How am I? Yeah. Yeah, because he's coming here, but I am going to kick it out with c5. So if I attack the pawn, I think I can attack it now. Yeah. Oh, there is knight. Okay, if he goes knight g5, then h6. Oh, he can actually get in here. That's a downside. And I don't want to take it with my bishop. Wait a second. No, then I just take the pawn. Queen c8, knight g5, h6. Yeah, I just take it here. Okay, I think I can do this. Knight g5, h6, knight f7. We just take on e6. Okay. So it's going to be uncomfortable for a few moves, but this should hurt him. Yeah, and here I'm just going c5. I don't see the problem. So let's not spend time on it. Oh. Damn. Do I have this? No, he's got bishop f3. Okay. I have... Yeah, I missed that. Damn. I missed knight b5. Okay, so takes... I don't know how he starts, but I have rook d8 maybe. Okay. Oh, there's knight c7. I might be able to give up the exchange. Knight c7, queen g6. Bishop f3. Because I am losing the exchange here. Or am I? Yes, I am. Just going to minimize chat. It's scrolling too much for me. But yeah, so takes knight c7, queen g6, bishop f3. Yeah, takes, knight c6. Yeah, knight takes a8, rook takes a8. I'm just down the exchange there. Okay, so what if I go a6, knight d6, bishop takes, he takes with the queen. Okay, what about here? Oh, yeah. He takes with the queen. Rook d8. Here. Yeah, I'm still down a pawn. What about rook d8 to start? And then if he takes... Okay, let's try this. Rook d8 to start. If he takes, then I can take on e6. Okay, so take on e6 here. Oh, he's going to put rooks there now. Okay, I might have to give him a pawn or something. Oh shit, there's still this. Okay, well, a6. Okay, a6. Did I survive? Yeah, so I take on e6 here. Oh, I somehow survived that. That was nasty. Okay. g5. Almost threatening f4 there. Almost. So I could set it up with rook e8. Then I'm threatening g5 because of here. But I should probably develop my knight. Maybe to a5. He's got bishop f3 though. Okay, well. Okay, so if he goes rook fd1, this is still undefended if I move my knight. What about queen g6? f3? Okay, so boom, boom. No, I think I'm going to go here. Getting really low on the clock. I don't have so much time to verify things, but yeah, and then push takes. I'm annoyed that he can take this pawn. This is very annoying. Maybe I push here. I get rid of his double pawns, but my queen. Okay, this might be a terrible move, but my queen x-rays this, so my knight can move. My queen's also tied to f5 though, so that's why I'm uncertain about this. But I understand. I'm blocking my bishop. This could be terrible, but that b6 pawn is haunting me because I'm all tangled up here. That looks good. Can I do this? Because my queen's defending b6. So now I have knight e4. I have no time on the clock though. I have no time. Yeah, it was all. I spent so much time trying to deal with this b6 pawn. Well, I think I want knight e4. I have to really play quicker here. This forces a trade, a minor trade. I'm so far behind on the clock. Yeah, my queen could get over. Oh, yeah, it just takes here. Rook takes. My queen is trapped. I have to go here. Why did he? Oh no, I guess I could do this. But then this is falling. Well, whatever. I have no time. Damn. Oh, bishop hangs. Everything fell here. Yeah, I just didn't have time to account for everything. Tough one. Tough game. So I'm curious about in the opening of allowing on e6. I think that was fine though. It was him attacking b6. That's really what caused me a lot of grief. This? No, it doesn't work. He's up 3 pawns. Just h4. Oh, crap. I keep forgetting about that bishop. I was going to put it on c8. I was going to... It's not even perpetual. He can block with the queen. Here. Too many blunders. I had chances here. I had my chances and I panicked. What did he do? Oh, shit. I had my chances. I can't say I didn't have my chances. I blew them. I had a lot of chances. I panicked in every situation. Every situation was a panic. See? Every move. Oh my God. Oh my God. Choking. Oh, that was terrible. Don't even look. Don't even look. Don't even look. I choke. I panic. I don't keep calm under pressure. I don't keep calm under pressure. I'm an old man. I can't play these quick. I can play with the increment a little bit. We noticed that yesterday with the all-time high on blitz, right? But that was 3+2. When I don't have increment, I just pure panic. The chess kit, I've already played you. We have already played. So that was a nasty game. I don't know how he ended up flagging, but I have to take a look at that opening because I think I should have been okay after he took on e3. I think I played that correctly. Yeah, and we all know how that went. It would just be more of the same. Ooh. Okay, so 15 viewers now. Hello, anonymous viewers. So we had this London Dutch, a European game. Yesterday, someone was slower than me too, Vivek. And yeah, so I believe this is what you're supposed to do. I think I played this correctly. And then I played Queen C8 after a long think. Maybe it's not good against this London setup. Because the knight on d4 is pretty good, I think. I didn't see knight b5. That was actually the problem. Yeah, I didn't see knight b5. That's where I went wrong here. That's so easy to miss. So maybe c5 first or something. Or knight c6 maybe. Knight c6. Oh no, knight c6. He still plays knight d5. maybe, but I might have knight e5. Wondering about d6 here. d6 might be interesting. Do I play knight or as black? I don't play h5. No. I had someone prepare it in Vancouver against me. The h5 line, he prepared it against me. And then I won. But it made me think. The h5 lines are fine, but you don't get normal setups with them. Yeah. So I'm curious to look at that here, but yeah, I missed totally missed knight b5. Then I got into major trouble here, and I somehow navigated a way out. I don't know. He probably didn't play it perfectly. And then I was just in time trouble, and then just blunder galore. This has got to be 3-digit center pawn loss this game. We both just blunder. I can't believe I won that. I had no business winning that. It was the worst position, and I had chances too. I had chances to flag him properly, but it was just the worst. My rook was hanging, but even without the rook hanging for like 6 moves in a row, there were a million mistakes. It was comical. Okay, let's take a look at that with the engine here. The chess kid, what do you think my over the board rating is? Do you think my rating is accurate, or do you think I'm too high or too low? Okay. Yeah, this is. I'm actually surprised it didn't swing. Oh no, I'm not surprised it didn't swing more because I was never better at the end, but. Okay, so yeah, no, I played this all perfectly. I think perfectly. So I was considering, I talked about it. I was considering doing this. Computer actually likes it. And I paused here for a bit. You can see on my time. I was considering it, but I couldn't quite get myself to do it. Bishop b4. And it would have been 20 center pawns better. Yeah, so this was all good. And then... So this was a mistake. And it's a mistake for 2 reasons. One, there's knight d4 right away. Because he can get in here. Nothing I can do about that. I can't stop him to going into e6. And this is fairly equal though, but that's interesting. But there was also d takes, which is what happened. And then from here, I guess queen c8 wasn't so bad. It's saying g5, but this is about the same. So this was really my mistake. I just totally missed knight b5. So I needed to play, yes, knight c6 is the move. So what I should have done instead was there's knight e6 going into c5 that way. What I don't like about that is he trades queens. I don't like the trading of queens here, but maybe I should because it's a good endgame for me, kind of. I don't like our e6 pawn, but these are not great. Yeah, I know that line, the chess kid. No, I know that line. I just looked at it right now. Where was I here? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, here. So there was G5 first, but it's kind of an optional in-betweener. Knight A6 is really the idea here. Knight A6 and going into C5. Okay, and then yeah, blundered here, and then yeah, oh, with Queen F5 is a move here. Because it's a fork. It's a fork on my bishop. So he could have taken the pawn. And then I blundered here. I was starting to get into some time trouble. This was kind of a speculative move. Yeah, I missed bishop c5, I think. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, rook takes and then bishop c5. I missed that. Yeah, and then here, what did I miss? I only had I really panicked. When I have no increment, I will panic. So there was check. Oh no! Yeah, I was setting something up like that, except I was looking at it the other way. But I just panic. When I don't have time on the clock, I panic. Okay. New game. 21-22 opponent. Bird. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this. This is the first time I've seen this. So this is like a inverted hopped-in attack. I'm assuming I can go h3. I'm just thinking like in the Dutch, why that you can't do that. But why can I do that here? Maybe it's not good to play h3. That's what I'm wondering. Like I'm trying to think of the difference there. Okay, so I don't I need to buy some dark squares. Anybody have some dark squares for me? Queen's coming here. Welp. Okay, this is not looking great. See, this is what happens when I don't take my time. Okay. He might have this. I don't know. Maybe I should have just played d4. Okay. Maybe I should play d4. Bishop a4 takes. No, I should probably just trade here. Yeah, instead of c4, maybe I should have played d4. Okay. d4 now? No. I don't. Okay, I'm not a fan of this position. What happened here? You know? That was a disaster. How can I turn this around? Well, I do have a check. There we go. Manual castling. Things are looking a little bit better now. Although they're just knight f6, I guess. Do I have b3? b3, knight f6. Boom. Could I go knight c3 and then come into here? Oh, wait. This is the move. This is the move. This is the move. He can't castle now unless he wants to go queen side. And then knight c3 is threatening almost to take here. There might be b5 though. d4. I might just go d4 just to weaken these pawns. So he goes c5, and then I fix this one on the light square. I don't know what that does. It opens up my bishop a little bit. But then there's also these angles he can get in. I don't like these angles. He just moves the king and then bishop c5. I don't like that. I need to get like a rook on c1. Yeah, I don't like those angles. Maybe I even bring the king back because that's gonna be annoying. He just moves the king, bishop c5 or queen b6. b3. Okay, I'm gonna go b3. This is probably bad, but I need to make a move. My idea is to support d4, so he can't. So I can play d4 and then it's defended. Okay. Bishop a3. Rook d8. d4. Can I push here? Can I attack this pawn? Attack it this way. He still plays rook d8. I mean, that's happening. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, I don't know. Knight c3, maybe I can go here. I don't know. He's playing rook d8, and then he's trading. I can't do anything about it. Unless... No. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that, kind of. Except he's still going to play rook e8. I keep saying d8. I meant rook e8. Okay, so rook e8. Okay, at least my rooks are going to be connected here. Okay, I don't know. I'm playing bishop. The bishop has nothing to do on this diagonal, but I can't think of anything else. I just blundered. I'm so stupid. I should have just taken. I was planning this if he moved the knight, and I forgot about it. I'm so bad. Okay. I can go here now. And then once he moves it, well, okay, whatever. I'm playing it. I could have played this last move, though. I'm so pissed. No, I'm not that pissed. It's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. And now my queen is trapped. Now my queen is trapped. I could get 2 rooks for the queen. My bishop is dead, though. This makes it hard for him to come in. But then he can get here with his knight. So maybe I should proactively go g5. I'm sure it's not good. Or g4, rather. I'm sure it's not good. So if he goes to e8, I'm taking. I might start with the check. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, that would be mate. Close to. Or we're winning the knight at least. Yeah. So he... It's actually a little tricky for him now. Because I am threatening f5. That's a big threat, actually. Maybe he has to go like something on f7. Yeah, queen f7 maybe. Or wait, is the check still a problem? Check, king g5. Or maybe I go check here. Then he has to go f5. I think he's okay. Thank goodness he's okay. But then if I go take, I might get the G file open. That's if queen f7. Check, king g5. Could I go here? Okay, check. Is this a move? He just attacks me here. It's not a move. Okay, check. Yeah, I think he found that I'm in trouble. Okay, so check, king h6. Bishop c1. He's fine. Can I push this up? He's fine. Rook here, he attacks my queen. I could trade queens. And undouble my pawns. I'm left with a bad bishop. Okay, I'm going to do that. I know I could keep the queen, and maybe I should, but this is what I'm playing. I actually wonder if I should take with a rook. I was going to take it with a pawn, but I'm wondering about this. Because I can double up. His king is still awkward. I'm actually going to take with the rook. That might bite me in the ass. Keeping the double pawns. Keeping the double pawns, but I get an active rook. Oh, he's protecting his thing. Okay. But he can't infiltrate. He has nowhere to come in. I'm controlling the E file. Yeah, I'm just going to go here. That's the nice thing about the double pawns, right? He can't infiltrate. He's got to try to do something down the C file. Keep looking at b4. I think it's kind of neutral, though. I don't think it necessarily helps me. I keep looking at this. Maybe I'll go here just to dominate his knight, overprotecting c4. Excuse me. Because now b4 is open to... I'm fixing his pawns on our dark squares here. Okay, he's going to ask me if I want to trade. That's an interesting question. I don't think I want to because I do have double pawns here. It's a crippled majority. Check. Check. Okay, I got to do this. Because I'm either winning g7 or it's... Does he have g5? He might have g5 here. But then this has to be weak. This has to be good. And plus I have h4. I think I have h4. Or can I do this? No, here. No, he can go back. So push. Trying to take. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, so he might have to go here. And then attack. Actually, I can start with check anyways. Or can I? I'm gonna attack this. All his pawns are in dark squares. That's good. Yeah, now we go here. I am letting him escape here, though, if I do this. And then he's got this check. I can go here. I can also take this pawn, though. We'll take that pawn. 40 seconds. This is falling. You should have taken this one. I'm gonna flag. We're gonna flag. I think I'm running the G pawn. Check, check. It's hard not to take the F pawn or the C5 pawn if he lets me, though. Okay, I'm going to go for it. It's all about the quality of pawns, right? This pawn is not relevant at the moment. This is the relevant pawn. The G pawn. This is mate. He just has to give way. But then he's got this. It's hard still. So I could control that. That's a hard move to play. Okay. And he's got a pawn of his own. It sounds like the name of a chess movie. A pawn of his own. Can he go here? No. He might have to sack the rook for this g-pawn to buy some time. I probably should have just stopped it to begin with, but it should work. King f7. Annoying. He's got king f7. No, his rook's under attack. His rook's under attack. He doesn't have time. 16 seconds. He's got a sack now. Or that. Okay. I'm going to flag. I'm going to flag. Oh, that's scary. You got greedy. You got greedy, guy. You got greedy, guy. You got greedy. You got greedy. I'm gonna. At least I can't lose. At least I can't lose. Whoops. How come I can't? I'm panicking. I can't do things under pressure. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I don't know how to mate pre-moving. I don't know how to mate pre-moving with rook against king. Okay, I'm happy with the draw, honestly. Because I was dead. Well, maybe not dead. But I had no... yeah, I mean, I was in trouble. I didn't have any time. I think I played it pretty well. It was just a time situation. I'm not going to analyze it because it was just a time thing. But I'm actually happy with the draw. Okay, 22-34 opponent. 200 games. What's his RD? 59. No, thank you. Vivek says when his king attacks the rook. But the thing is, I have to pre-move all that. It's not like I get to make a choice. So it's easier said than done. You said when he attacks the rook, because I don't know if he's going to go here. He could go here. He could go here. You know? And then this doesn't make any sense. I have to pre-move it. That's the thing. It looks a lot easier than it is. If you gave me 10 seconds, I can do it, but not with 1 second. Okay. I'm content with the draw. Whoops. Oh, he wants c3. He's trying to be fancy here. c3. It's like a delayed Alapin. Yeah, he's just being fancy. I'm going to go bishop g4. I'm going to take it. He just blinked. I don't like the blinking. He's blinking. Knight c6, threatening knight e5. But he just goes bishop c2. I'm going to play it anyways, so. But yeah, d4 is coming, right? I might play e5. Bishop c2, e5. Although d4, it doesn't stop d4. Okay, this guy keeps blinking. I'm going to have to go Zen mode. It's too distracting. I wish there was a way to turn it off other than Zen mode. Like, it's... I'm wondering about a6. This is a threat, right? Okay, e5 now. When I say blinking, I'm not always insinuating anything. I find it actually distracting. It's a flashing light in my periphery, and it's annoying, regardless of if I find it suspicious or not. It's annoying. Okay, let's make him make a choice here now. I am going to grab this space, and I have a bad bishop, so maybe I should try for f5, or can I go d5 at some point? Not anymore. I just burned those bridges. I have knight a5, and then can I go d5? Yeah, so rook e8 then. Rook e8, bishop f8, and then I can try for this. Should I try to get into f4? Nah. Okay, so I was going to start knight e5 and then d5. But no, first we would have to do this. Yeah, let's go here. It allows this pin, so I have to be careful once he moves this knight. Yeah, because he wants this. So I'm going to go h6 to stop bishop g4. Yeah, that sucks, eh? Well, okay. Yeah, that sucks. But I'm going to continue with my plan. Then I'm going to go d5. This guy's quick. Okay, so d5. He still comes here, and I don't know really what I'm achieving with this, but I'm going to stick to my plan. Don't think he can sack here. If I take with the rook... how do we play this? I could grab more space, maybe. But it gives him options to break at his leisure. Okay, let's open up. Okay, hopefully there's no rook sack. Okay, and then knight c4. I don't have a follow-up. This guy's fast as freaking hell. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. I feel like I'm in big trouble here. He's got a nice position. I kind of want to resign. He's too damn quick. He played it like a bullet game. I could keep trying to play on the queen side. Like b6. This is so flimsy. My position, it feels like I'm down a piece. That's how bad my position is. This knight is a real pain in the ass. Should I kick it out? I can't kick it out. I could try here. I feel this is going to bite me by putting on h7. But now maybe I have g6. I hate that knight there. Okay. The guy just moves instantly. This is the longest you've thought all game now. Wow. Yeah, so he kicked out my queen. Now he's threatening this. The guy is too strong for me. Okay. Just destroyed me in 1 minute 1 minute destroy. That was brutal. He has 10 wins today. 1 loss. 10 wins, 1 loss for him. $40,000 bullet games. Yeah, he's 2,400 a month ago. 2,400 bullet. Hello, Mimzovic. That was a slaughter. I'm surprised he was 1,900. He was almost 1,800 earlier this month. He was 1,922. I mean, I don't believe he was 1922. Like, he must have been tilted. You know what I mean? To destroy me like that in 1 minute. He literally spent 1 minute for that whole game. And then he was 1922 on... It wasn't even... It was a week ago. A week ago, he was 1922. Okay. I mean, I 1922 can beat me, but you should be able to find it. I'll find it for you. You're not very good with the internet. You guys, you young people, don't know how to use Google. So let me try to find it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I found it instantly, so I'll link it to you right here. But it's kind of funny that the young crowd, like, you guys don't know how to use. It's finally. You guys don't know how to use computers. Sorry, I'm a little bit tilted from that game. Can you tell? Hello, Nate. You're facing Carol Khan. If you have to ask that question, then the opening doesn't matter, is what I would say. And it's going to be too late for you to prepare now. So just relax. Have a good sleep. Or it's today. Just relax. Take it easy. Get some rest. Eat well. Farmer's Walk. 할머니? 당신이 할머니. You're playing a kid and don't want to go in a line. Just play what you know. Just play what you know. The Carol, if you're playing against the Carol, they're not going to throw anything at you that is dangerous. So just play what you know. They're playing the Carol Khan. It's like the least, it's like the most passive opening. Oh, you play Alien Gambit? Why do you do that? Why do that to yourself? I looked into the Alien Gambit. Couldn't get behind it. Not like, it's, what is it? -2, I think. Close to -2. I think it's -1.7. I can't get behind a -1.7. Okay, but where did I go wrong this game? I don't have to admit that. No, I don't. if I play the Carol Khan, I'm going to know how to play against the Alien Gambit. What's your rating, Nate? And where? And are you stronger than your opponent? Just play the exchange. Play the exchange, Carol. What do you mean? What do you mean they have no games? There's lots of 12-year-olds here that have hundreds of games. Oh, you're 25. You're 2,500. Okay, well, yeah. If you're stronger than your opponent, just play the exchange. Just play the exchange here and beat them. I don't know why you're asking me for advice. You're hundreds of points higher than me. Why are you asking me for advice? That's your blunder there. Okay, sorry, but getting back to this game, e5. I guess it just kills my bishop too much. I only have one bishop, and I'm fixing my pawns in dark squares for some reason. But it's not. I mean, it's only 0.4. He really just kind of... Well, it was really just at the end, I think, when I dropped the pawn. Yeah, so this structure is not so good for me. It's suggesting... Wait, why is it suggesting g6 if we don't put the bishop on f8? I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand. Why does that... What's the... I don't understand. Oh, because now he has... Okay, so if I keep it there and I go g6, and then I go here. Oh, yeah, so, okay, so we can get rid of that. And then... I don't understand the difference. Oh, it doesn't want to go to bishop. Yeah, I don't understand the point of g6. Oh, it's your first classical game. If you're 2,500 bullet, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just take your time. That's the most important thing you can do. Classical is forever. Yeah. Just take your time. It's going to be a hard adjustment going from bullet to classical. And don't underestimate your opponent. But use your time. It's like almost an infinite amount of time. It's going to be really hard for you to adjust. So anyways, some subtleties here that I don't understand, and I'm getting too tired to look into it. But I think it was really mostly at the end. Like I'm worse here, but it's +1. It's not the end of the world. It was, I just missed I missed knight h6 here. So queen b6 defends laterally the knight. It's the only move. I probably shouldn't have played king h7. Yeah, I just created weakness. Oh, g6 stops knight f5. Yeah, I think chat just said that too. Yeah, okay. So that's why you go there first. Makes sense. Yeah, because I was thinking about that I played g6 later, but now it's too late because he's got 2 pieces on it. So I can't do that. So that's why g6 is important. Okay. Yeah, play another one. Black again. Oh, haven't seen this in a while. The wing gambit. It sounds like a cousin of the bird. I always forget what I do. Well, I accept 99% of gambits. So it is taking. And then I think if he goes a3, we don't take again. And then d5 is what I play. And I think I go to f5. I think it's okay. I think you can transpose to stuff. Let's not spend too much time on it. I usually play bishop f5 here. Yeah, e5 is fine as well, but d5 is less common, so. E6. I could play e6, but I seem to remember there's some subtlety here, but maybe not yet. I remember there being a bit of a subtlety. I have to watch out for bishop b5 can become a problem too, but there's coming up, there's going to be some subtlety. Okay, this is scary, hey? There's knight h4. No, wait. I think we... Can I go after this? I remember there being some subtlety here. Did I miss it already? I might have even missed it here. Maybe I could have started attacking c2 here. So... Could I go queen c7 or prepare... I remember there being an idea. I'm going to waste all my time trying to remember it. Because this isn't so easy for him to defend. How did he defend c2 if I attack it? How did he defend that? I guess he trades off bishops. Yeah, so maybe I don't have anything here, but I thought I thought there was something tricky. I remember there being some tricky, maybe it's another line. Who the hell can remember? Maybe I'll go here and then rook c8. But then I'm not castling. I need to castle. I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I'll go bishop g6. If he goes knight h4. Okay. This is taking me a long time to castle. I would prefer my knight on f5 than g6. So I wonder if I should... But this is going to take me so long to castle here. Yeah, this thing is... Okay, I am stopping knight h4. Okay. I'm completely unfamiliar with this. I've never had this position before. Okay. If he takes, he has queen a4. I have knight c6, actually. I could take the knight. I don't think I'm hanging on to that pawn, though. I don't think I'm hanging on to this pawn. That he's already at... Yeah. I'm wasting all my time here. Plus, he can just take on b7. Okay. I'm just going to castle. He's going to put a lot of pressure on c7. And I'm worried about this bishop getting trapped. It could get trapped, you know. Could get trapped. think I only have one move. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. Bishop b4, rook c8 maybe. Can I give him a pawn? I mean, I'd rather not. Queen b6, rook b8. So here it drops a7. But then I have c5 later. I'm going to go for this. I have c5. He can take on a7. I'll castle and then I'll try for c5. I wasted too much time in the opening, and so I don't have time to. I don't have the luxury. Okay, I'd like your guys' theories on why my blitz rating is higher than my rapid. Is it because of the increment? It's knight g3. Knight h4. Feels like I'm getting over my head here. Yeah, I'm saying, Peter, I'm saying my blitz is higher than my rapid. Okay, we start with this, and then can I castle? I'm gonna minimize. Okay, minimize chat so I can focus here. So castles. I mean, that's got to be fine, right? Okay, so like we might lose a pawn. We might lose a7 maybe. If I take here, I think he has a Zwischenzug. Okay, and he can't even take here now because I'm defending a7. This is dangerous for him. Queen g5. Queen g5, h5. I guess he has time. King h1 in time. Oh, he moved. I didn't even hear him move. I think he just blundered here. Oh, he didn't. Did he? No. I can take and then queen g5. Is this a move? Rook a8. He can go queen here. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting though. No, I'm getting too fancy. Okay, so he's got knight g3. h5. Yeah, so knight g3, h5, king h1. Wait, what am I even doing? He can just go king h1 to begin with. Okay, so boom. Yeah, he can just do that to begin with. F6. Takes. It helps me push here a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. H5, king H1, H4. I gotta try it. Boom, H4. How does he deal with that? I have no time. It's a lot easier to play when chat is minimized. Okay. That's how. Okay. I've got no time. Okay. I have no time. I'm surprised this works. We have to go here. Let's actually want to go this way. Because I covered B1. And I can go bishop F5, which is nice. Untouchable. Rook G1. G6. Bishop F5 next. Or I might want to keep it there. Oh, fuck! Sorry for the swearing. I saw it a second too late. I got too low on the clock. Oh, man. I could have put it there and I'm winning easily. That was sad. That was sad. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, it was a time issue. That was a heartbreak, eh? Completely winning. Yeah. I panic when I am low on the clock. Technically, this is not great because you can play knight g4 here. Like, objectively, knight g4 is best, but I don't play it. This is a mistake. Can I remember my old prep here? I think it's d5. Yeah, I'm going to open up chat. So this is like minus 0.5. I believe we push. And then if takes... I forget, but I know it's d4. And I have to remember which way we take. I prepped this years ago. So, okay, chat scroll, and I'm going to minimize chat. Okay, so if we take here, because if he takes, we take with check. I think, and then if he goes here, I get the pawn back, but I'm trying to remember why is it, it's crucial. At least I think it's crucial. I'm trying to remember. Well, here he can... Is it because he can... I think it's taking here. This is what my memory says, but I can't remember why. I mean, takes, and we have that. But why? Because I think this is winning. If I take the right way, I think this is winning. But maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter. It must matter. I think, I mean, I remember it being the bishop. Takes, and then takes. So what's wrong with... What's wrong with this, you know? Maybe because he has bishop f2. So I'm going to take here. I'll look it up after. There's a different line where this is just winning. For black. Or it might be when I'm white. But there's a similar line where you're just winning. I can't remember the difference on this one. Maybe there's no difference really. Discernible difference between taking on e3 and d3. He has to take it though. Oh, I guess he doesn't. There is a check. Oh no, he's got a knight. Okay, well, I'm curious to look that up after. Rook d1. I have check. He's dead, maybe? Or is this still fine? Check. He might be okay there. Queen b6 though. I gotta go for it. So check and then queen b6. We should win a piece. Yeah. Okay, opening up chat. Vivek can't remember either. Yeah, it might not matter which one you take. Yeah, it's not a huge difference. One is better than the other. It actually... Oh, no, this is what it is. I remember now. Oh, that's what it is. How did I forget? Oh, it's taking on f6. Oh, I forgot. But I as soon as I saw it, the engine, I 100% remember that. Because your fork is not going anywhere. Your fork isn't going anywhere. And if he castles, then he's losing. Or is it? No, it's not when he's losing here, but we're... Yeah. And... but I think there's this other line where you are just winning. But it must be a different opening. But it's extremely similar to this, and I think it's in the Najdorf. And if you take the right one, again, I think it's on e3, then you're straight up winning, and it's because of this. So there's a very similar line. In fact, it might be like a delayed g4. Well, you can't do it. No, it might be like this, and then g4, then d5. This is with the queen not on d2, and then g. Yeah, it's right. It might be this line that I'm thinking of. It's not though. Oh no, it might still be. Like if he goes queen d2, no, it's not this line. But there's another similar line where it really matters which one you take. But yeah, there's a bishop g5 in between. I can't remember what line that is. So okay, I totally forgot bishop f6. As soon as I saw it, the engine immediately remembered. This was a huge blunder, though. I don't know why he didn't. Oh, this is apparently. Oh no, this is maybe it's just this line. I think it's a different line though, but this is losing for him now because it's going to be similar issues to what happened in the game. Yeah, so he can't actually take it. He has to trade queens. And I've never actually had this position before. And it's pretty equal. But yeah, I should have taken there. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm really curious what that other line is. It might have been this line, and it's easy for him to go wrong if castles. Maybe I'm thinking of this line. Yeah. But I think it's a different line, because I think it's when, like, it's a different line still, because I remember as soon as you take, it's a guaranteed like +3 or something. Okay, but it's kind of funny that people, like, he's 2175 and he's playing G4. Like, how do you? He must be new to the opening, because this is a very known mistake. Like, it's only move 10. Guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Just a 2-hour stream today, because I'm really starting to lose focus. Like, I for example, there I should have totally remembered Bishop F6. Let's do a recap of how today went. Puzzle streak was about 28 minutes or something, so not too bad. Then I played 5 rapid games. I broke even. I'll take that, because the losses were pretty bad. So I'm okay with breaking even, but I need to get the rapid up. Once upon a time, I was 2200, believe it or not. But it's been a while since it's been quite a while. Let's see, how long has it been? Too long. Let's see, not even in the past year, although I got close. Last time I was 2200 was May 2023. I almost touched it in December of that year, but yeah, getting close to 3 years ago since I hit 2200. It's very elusive. What did I have 3 years ago? I don't think it was me. I think it was the milieu. Around this time, 2022, this is still kind of post-pandemic. I think there was some rating inflation. You know, I think it was because there was a time when I felt quite strong, actually. I felt I could just feel strong, but I think part of this was the player pool being different. I think people are stronger now. I do believe that. But then again, yesterday I set a new all-time high in Blitz, so who the hell knows what's going on? Right? That doesn't make sense. 2145? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why am I setting new personal bests in Blitz? 2145? And even on chess.com, right? And then, but my rapid just can't get it. I think part of it is I'm getting older and I'm just getting slower. But then again, it doesn't make sense. Then why is my Blitz climbing? I don't know. You explain it. You explain it. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Why is my Blitz high? Okay, I'll be back. Actually, tomorrow, 50% chance I'll be back, because tomorrow's chess club night. So 50% chance I'll stream tomorrow. Otherwise, you'll see me Thursday. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.